people scattered on the way over here. Surprising what my last tape did. You know, the officer that I spoke to in the Portage County Sheriff, Miss Hall, I can guarantee not one of our officers were ever in your home before. Okay? That would be illegal outside a protective life case. And I'm like, you have to speak to everyone before you start. You couldn't look or listen. Yes. So, Fourth Amendment. Yes. Okay? All right. So, he's denying it. Okay? And he's going on, and we're talking. We have no knowledge of what these people are saying, nor would any of our officers be in your home or anyone else's outside of a protective life case. And I said, with the statements, or you couldn't, of acknowledging it. Yes, we would never do that. And he's like, I have to turn my head because I can't hear out of this one ear. And I'm talking to him. And then it clicked. I remembered when I seen him. I was walking in Metzger's Park, okay, before the divorce. Now, I got officers at the one end of the back. Okay, I went to walk through the shaded park because it was hot. And there's houses. And I got an officer at one end of the trail and one at the other. And then my protective life people are running by looking at me, smiling, and keep going. And there's houses between there. I scream. I got people around me. But I have a little bit of privacy and I can walk. Well, my phone froze. So I restarted it. Well, he couldn't find me for a second. And he's down there on the phone screaming. She wants to do that asshole thing where I can't find her for a moment. And he's screaming. I thought, why are you having a cow? Because he's deaf in one ear. He's screaming because he can't hear. And I thought, and he's standing by the medium blue truck. The man that saved my life. I'm looking at him, I'm like, oh my God, it's you. When I went for a walk, and I didn't take a gun, and the gold car with the black windows did a U-turn and pulled in front of me, and that medium blue truck came racing towards me, and I turned around and look, and he's revving his engine as fast as he could, and I turned to look, and before that guy could do anything, he took off. He saved my life that day, and I'm sitting in front of the man that saved my life. I didn't say anything. I thought, oh my God, it's you. Because the undercover police worked Will's case. And with Will acknowledging he knew with a girlfriend. And it being a retired judge's daughter, they couldn't even work Will's case. Because then we have a conflict of interest. He knew that. He knew, just like Michelle's mother, a pathetic woman, called up and said, or walked behind me, Walmart 62, August 10th or 11th of 22 this year. By the hair salon, started following me around breaking. They called Will and explained Michelle and got a deal that no one had helped me, that the whole thing was a setup. And I got to thinking of everything he said to me, how mean he was. And then he did ask me if he had a girlfriend. What would that have to do with anything? And I'm like, I don't know, because that's why I didn't hang up on that phone call, trying to catch him. Yeah. And then some guy in the back starts rambling about stuff. I'm like, what? He went, she doesn't know, stop. Someone drove by my other clients last night. We found that phone call of Will's. He did acknowledge the girlfriend. He did know. Yes, he did, and it was a setup. And my one friend that used to work for the prosecutor's office, these backdoor deals that they set it up that victims get victimized or killed, and until somebody repicks up that case and makes it right, it keeps happening. And it happens all the time. Will needs to go to jail. He needs to go to jail big time. He was going to let everybody die for a payoff. And he knew everything. And they couldn't work Will's case because it's a conflict of interest. That way all that bad stuff wouldn't happen to me. I was supposed to be in police protective custody. List me informant. Start carrying around the house day case September 27th, 18. Had a cop talk to Dave by the next day. Per requirements of justice, police and agencies can only be in a home under a threat of life and have to speak to everyone before they start. Or it's abuse and misconduct and goes into the right of privacy, illegal search and seizure, and you can't look or listen. And even that Portage County sheriff said yes, that's the yes. Nor were we ever in your home or have knowledge of anybody being in your home before. That would be illegal. I told him about the shower scene. His eyes got great big. And I told him about them telling the Canton police. And people supposed to have been roofing me, lying they had sodium pentothal reports, and then coming out saying they had ecstasy and supposed to say weirdo stuff. And I didn't talk to anybody. And I got sick on drinks and I woke up with bruises. He's like, that is illegal. And none of our officers would ever do that, Miss Hall. Nor would we be in your home or anybody else's home outside of a protective life case. And I said, with their statements. He said, yes, that would be illegal. And I said, you couldn't look or listen? Yes. So they better not slander me then, huh? Because if they have no knowledge of these people, then you can't badmouth somebody for somebody framing them, admitting to framing them. Admitting it's a shower scene, admitting they drugged me up and told me to say stuff with date rape drugs. Michelle's family is extremely pathetic. Playing Fatal Attraction. A guy cheats on his wife, and then the girlfriend stalks the wife, leaves dead animals, starts hurting her, and she don't know who's doing it, and then kills the wife. She's pathetic, like that lady in that movie. And her family's just as pathetic, and their friends.